Commendatores. This is it. Welcome to Sopranos Prima Volta. And this is a very special episode. This is not your typical Prima Volta episode.
Let me tell you something. If we were Vesuvios,
Yeah.
this episode wouldn't be on the menu.
No. This is chef's choice.
We would be sitting down, Artie Bucco come out, take the menus and go, I got something for you.
Right. And then Artie's wife, Charmaine, would be sitting there going, I told you I don't want Sam and Ian in this restaurant anymore. Oh, would you? It's good for business.
Yeah. People see them there, they want to eat here. They bring it to paisanos.
I'll tell you. They bring the commendatores.
Yes.
I'll tell you why this is such a special episode.
Because I got you another shirt?
Yeah, well, that's why. Ian presented me with this authentic
Italiano
100% polyester shirt. I checked the tag.
Hey.
Beautiful shirt from the Sears men's collection.
Yes.
And are we not men?
We are men. We're surrounded by boys and we are men because we have
men.
a code. It's honor, family, and murder.
and murder. And we earn.
Yeah, and we earn.
And we earn. We earn. So, the bowling shirt is on today.
Yes.
Because
God bless it.
the whole premise here, if you haven't seen Prima Volta, then I don't know what you're waiting for. Go back. There's episodes on episodes.
Do me a favor. Brush up on your history.
I love that. I love that prop.
Brush up on your history.
Love that.
Yes.
Love
it's
that.
a toothbrush.
That's great. That's fun. That's a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yes.
look, we have a way of doing business around here. That's 3 episodes per episode.
3 per.
3 per.
3 per.
I come to you. We did season 1. 1 episode, 1 season.
Boom.
I said, Ian, we barely scratched the surface.
No, we got to work on the shy.
So, 3 episodes per. Perfect. Beautiful.
3 per. Down here
Beautiful.
at Sam Appella's. Scapioli's? What's it called? Their pork shop? Scaprielli's. Scarpielli's.
No, you keep saying things. It's knocking it out of my head. It doesn't help. Satriali's.
Satriali's.
This is Sam Triali, not Sam Triali's.
Sam Triali's, you get the 3 per special.
That's right. However, today, we have a show so epic and so important that we decided that we would do a special Sopranos Prima Volta only on 1 episode. We didn't want to crowbar this episode in to another 3 per.
This ain't no afterthought.
No, this is the thought.
Yeah.
Today, we examine the season 2 finale of The Sopranos. Now,
I mean, honestly, I could not even talk after I saw this. I could not even process or talk. I had to actually just speak Italian without words. Thank God I had this book to help me express myself.
because you couldn't talk.
Couldn't talk.
Wow. If I could help you out with this.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you. Well, wait, I'm talking right now. That stands for damn you.
That's what we say. Hey, pussy, you're a rat? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, no. Don't shoot me. Oh.
So, Ian.
Yeah.
The second episode
Jesus Christ.
of Prima Volta, we examine the first episode of the second season of this show. And that's when it was confirmed. The pussy was indeed a rat.
And how did we find that out?
Conversations with Skip. Just a simple conversation with Skip. And because he came back, he said I was in
He was gone.
He said I was in Puerto Rico.
He was gone.
He met this broad. He's in Puerto Rico.
And you start to think, is he a rat? Is he dead? What happened? Oh my God, thank God he's not a rat.
They killed Jimmy.
He would never. They got the rat.
Yeah.
They got Roscoe. Roscoe came in and got the rat. He got the bed bug. He got the guy that he got the motherfucking fucking one.
That's right. There's no more cheese with bite marks taken out of it anymore.
No, get the spackle, fill that hole in the wall.
And you almost wanted to believe that he really did go to Puerto Rico to have his back fixed and fell in love with this woman.
And he was scared, and the way things were shaken down, he just had to run.
Right.
And if there was a rat, him calling, talking on the phone, it might be taps.
Right. Right. So we watch, and then all of a sudden, I think it was like on episode 2, all of a sudden he's in a car with Skip.
Who's this guy?
I said, what is this, a new member of the Soprano family? No, this is a new member of a different family. That's a member of Uncle Sam's family. I said, no. You said no. Ian, I remember you were so emotional when that was confirmed. It was almost like you were on here in a state of denial. Like, how can...
Yeah.
Is there any way this cannot be true?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I'll tell you, one beautiful technique that they employ on the show is the dream sequence. And oftentimes, things will happen that I'm thinking are real, and it turns out it is a dream of Tony's. Or I'm thinking, this has got to be a dream, and it's actually happening. Could this be a dream? Could this be another fear Tony has? They got to sniff Pussy out more. Pussy fights back. Pussy and Paulie get into a gunfight. Something happens. There's a struggle. I don't know. Turns out this ain't no dream.
Yeah.
This is real fucking life. Pussy is a rat.
That's even tough for you to say right now. I could tell that.
And he chose... Just go.
What did he choose?
I have no words. I can't talk.
Well, I would say this then to Pussy for taking away my co-host. Oh! So,
Pussy's a fucking rat, and rats got to get dealt with. Is he going to get away? I don't know, man.
you wanted him to.
But then he turns his back on the family.
At one point, you thought that maybe, and I remember having this conversation with you. You thought that maybe he would find a way to tell Tony that that the FBI was onto him, and he'd be able to kind of double dip,
which he does kind of try to do at the end.
Too little, too late, my friend.
Even then, at the end, I thought maybe they can work this out. And Pussy takes the hit for the family so that they can get away with more stuff. And he cuts a deal, gives them false information. They end up mistrial or something. And then, he gets out and everything's fine. Right? Could that happen?
Did you think that when they were on the boat?
I mean, when they... I knew they had to get rid of him, but...
There has to be a way, right? There has to be a way to save him, right?
I mean, again, it's interesting because Davey tried to reminisce with Tony, and Tony said no, and then Tony conceded to Pussy, you were a brother to me. And then Pussy couldn't say it back. All Pussy said was, yeah.
Well, look.
But even before that, shit goes down where Tony's having these dreams.
Well, that's where we start. It's episode 13 of season 2. It's called Funhouse.
Yes. Why Funhouse?
Wow.
I think.
Go ahead.
Because Tony's dreams are like a funhouse in his head.
Well, he is on the boardwalk.
Yes.
During the dreams.
Yes.
So I think that's probably part of it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Tony has some kind of food poisoning, which Artie Bucco says, not from me.
Yeah, that's so funny. Artie steps in to try to fucking save the day, but it's so self-serving.
Isn't it so funny that on this episode, easily, up until this point, the heaviest episode for any Sopranos fan to watch. I mean, this is gut-wrenching. Like the B plot is Artie Bucco insisting that the food poisoning did not come from his restaurant.
And not only that, but Tony's puking his guts up. Comical fart sounds are coming out. Comical fart track. Comical gas. And AJ is going... Carm goes, he had Indian food. Meadow goes, that's racist. And then AJ goes, who's ripping these ones?
So while all this is going on, but the ripping the ones, the food it's all essential because Tony starts having fever dreams. He
starts having these dreams.
We do go into dream sequences.
And how does Tony know?
Well, that's what's amazing is that you almost felt like there was a bow on the season after episode 12.
Mm-hmm.
And you go like, that could have been the finale.
Mm-hmm.
Janice goes back to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Richie's taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Everything seems like it's okay.
Right. And the episode ends with the graduation.
Meadow graduates.
Oh no,
that's this
no,
one.
no,
Yep.
no.
Yep, that's okay. We're on that episode. But this one starts out with food poisoning, and you're like, food poisoning. Fever dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And in the fever dream, Big Pussy is a fish.
Not yet. In the first fever dream, he's not responding. He's looking ahead. And what does Tony have to do? Tony has cancer. He's on a countdown to death. And instead, which I think is hilarious, they go, he's going to set himself on fire. And everyone goes, hey, what a good guy.
That's right.
Huh? You're saving us the hospital visits.
Yeah.
He sees a guy who he's friends with in real life who was just an annoyance, and he shot him in the head.
Yeah.
And he is talking to Tony. Tony's talking to everyone. And then...
You're talking about Philly Parisi, right? That he shot in the head?
Yeah.
Yep.
And fucking Pussy won't look at Tony.
Right.
And that's the first thing that Tony goes, wait a minute. And then with each fever dream, you get more and more into Tony going, pussy. Literally, he has a fever dream where he fucks Melfi.
Yep.
And he talks to her. And he's going, do you mean pussy or pussy? Pussy or pussy?
Right.
And then he sees Melfi
Yep.
in real life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I always got pussy on my mind. And is that in the dream or is that in real life? I forget.
I don't know, man. But
each fever dream becomes progressively more about...
I think it's in the dream.
He's in the little red car. Where's pussy? The car fucking goes away. Furio gives him toilet paper.
Yeah.
And in that final fever dream, pussy is a fish. And that's when Tony goes, how long you been working with them? A long time. What do they know? A lot. Guys next to me, they were asleep.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Turns the fish thing over.
And what's amazing about all this is that the fact that it was uncovered in a dream, which is the crazy, like no big dramatic scene, no pussy left something somewhere, no sloppiness. It was uncovered in a fever dream. That means Tony knew the whole time. That means he knew the whole time. He
had a gut instinct.
That means Tony is known since Puerto Rico. Tony's known the whole time.
Well,
there's no way that
he passed pussy up for a promotion.
That's why. He didn't want to admit it. He didn't want to admit that he knew.
So you're saying Tony knew and he made every move after that with that in mind? Or he knew...
He unconsciously knew. Like,
but didn't, when he had pussy take Bellavacqua out with him, wasn't that like, bygones be bygones?
That in the moment... I thought you weren't going to do it, and you did it. That's fantastic. Maybe you're not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're not a rat. But he knew.
Yeah.
That's why it had to come to him in a dream. Specifically, I think, because of the Bevilacqua killing. Because I think that was when his conscious mind really started to just drill home, like, no, just ignore all the signs, ignore all your suspicions, ignore all that. The Bevilacqua thing happened. You went to dinner afterwards, like, you guys are good. No. And then Then the fever dream pushed those subconscious thoughts back up and went, no, Tony, you've been right the whole time. It's right in front of your face. You know what's going on.
Well,
you're smarter than this.
It's funny because in the episode, Tony has to take care of Olivia. And how does he take care of her? In a fit of rage, he takes plane tickets, gives it to her, and goes, get the fuck out, fly.
Right. And where did he get those plane tickets from?
Ramsey, from Davey.
Yeah.
But at the end of the episode, when he's talking to the lawyer, he's going, I knew I shouldn't have done that. I knew that if I had only taken a second, he didn't trust his gut there, but he trusted his gut with pussy.
Well, he refused to listen to his gut for the entire season, except when it really counted. When it was time for a promotion, when it was time, he knew that he didn't want to listen to his gut. So he decided not to because it was pussy.
Right, but after being friends for so long and being so affiliated, why didn't Pussy go, Tony, what the fuck?
Because Pussy knew.
So they both knew.
Pussy knew that Tony knew. Pussy knew that he couldn't, on some level. What's Pussy going to complain about not getting promoted? He knows what he's doing.
Did Pussy know when they tried to get him in the pool?
Yeah. I mean, Pussy knew when they tried to get it. Yeah, when in the steam room. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
And he knows when they show up at his house.
Absolutely.
He knows what's coming.
He knows when Tony's upstairs. He's not puking.
I got a boat.
It's over.
Dude.
He knows it's over.
I have a rule. Never get on a boat with an Italian. And I'm Italian.
Well, remind me of that next time you invite me to go out sailing.
I thought we were doing that this summer.
I'm not going.
I got a boat.
Think about buying one.
It's called the Commendatore.
Oh. So when Tony goes over the house.
First, also, I just want to say, Carmela, taking care of Tony.
While he's sick.
Yeah. Putting
true.
on a coat.
That's true.
Taking care of him. Calling the doctor. Calling Coos.
Yep.
You know? Getting Artie Bucco in there.
Yep. Let's get to the bottom of this. When Tony, Sil, and Paulie, the fact that all three of them showed up at Pussy's house.
No. Sil and Tony. Paulie was waiting at the boat.
That's right. I forgot about that. Paulie was waiting at the dock. You've seen this a couple times.
Yeah.
You had to play it back.
And even on the way to the boat, Tony's still having a fever dream.
Yeah, because he is legit still sick.
Right.
But when Tony runs to the bathroom and Sil and Pussy are downstairs with Pussy's wife, did you think Tony was sick? Or did you know he was snooping around before they showed it?
I knew he was snooping around.
Yeah.
I knew that was a cover.
Were you hoping you wouldn't find anything?
I mean, look, man, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. It's the last episode of the season. Something's got to come to a head.
But that's your brain talking, in your heart.
Right.
In your heart, what did you want?
I knew.
Yeah.
My heart knew.
There was nowhere getting around. Even your emotions couldn't lie to you anymore.
No.
Yeah.
No. I knew. I knew.
But still.
And Pussy, how long is he going to be up there? He's fucking looking.
Yeah, he knew. He knew. When Tony finds the wire.
Duh.
What is that feeling?
Heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking. You already know.
You know.
You know what's going down. And then when you see the evidence and the reality of it, you're still heartbroken.
Especially when it's this. And he realizes we've gotten to see the box before.
Yeah.
When he realizes the box is hollow and your heart drops, you go, oh no. No.
Yep. And Pussy didn't have time to move the box.
And but by the way, somebody who's smart enough to check if the box is hollow, he's known the whole time. He's known the whole time.
Well, the box is like Pussy. He's hollow inside.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Might as well fill it up with cheese. So he finds that wire. And then they go.
As rats do.
And are you sitting there going like, oh my God. Because then they go, Pussy, come with us. I'm thinking about buying a boat I want to show you. I mean, you know. I know. Pussy knows. You knew what was coming, right?
Yeah.
You didn't want it to come.
No.
You loved Pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Paulie
Ooh.
waiting there.
But Paulie's waiting there, and you're like,
oh, and it just so turns out the guy whose boat it is, oh, he's not here.
he's not here.
But we got keys.
We got keys. We can take it out for a test drive. Get on a boat. When that boat leaves the dock, and you know, when that boat pulls out, and the waves are splashing behind it, I know, as a viewer, you know, Big Pussy has planted his feet on the earth's soil.
For the last time.
Yeah. Yes. He is never coming back from that boat ride.
And he's going to meet God or the devil
I would
for the
say
Prima Volta.
he's meeting the devil for the Prima Volta.
Yeah.
There's no getting around that.
Ugh.
How great is that moment when it's like, and it's almost similar to like the cops and robbers thing you were talking about last week, when it's like everybody on the boat now knows.
Yeah.
Everybody knows how this is going to end.
Again, there's so much said, but there's even more said in the silence.
Right.
And in what's left out.
But when they have a drink together, even though we all know what this is, it's kind of like still like, let's acknowledge that we're human beings.
Well, they figure it out when he goes to turn the music on.
Yeah.
And they got the dun, 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 and Tony's. How long?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you flip?
Girl from
What?
Ipanema.
Girl from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Which he brings up, and he's got one more laugh in him.
And what happens after
He
that
goes,
laugh?
she used to brush her teeth with this shit. Drink me under the table. But I'd eat her out when I was down there. Ah.
Everybody laughs.
All laughing.
And then what? This might be the best line of the series. What was the line, Ian? What did he say?
I forget. What did he say? Was a girl in Puerto Rico even real?
Yeah.
That's what he says?
Something to that effect.
Yeah. Was a girl in Puerto Rico even real?
I got a question for you, pussy. Was she even real? Did she ever even exist?
And what's Pussy say?
He doesn't. I don't think he says anything, does he?
He looks down.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're like, that's when it's, boom, there's the reality. We were all having fun. We were all living in a fantasy world. We were all still friends. We were reminiscing. And Tony comes in. Welcome to the present, my friend. Welcome to reality.
And then he goes, not in the face. Can I at least keep my eyes? And then he's standing there.
He's not going to need him. He thinks
He thinks they're going to take him off the boat.
he thinks he's getting buried.
He thinks he's going to get an open casket.
He thinks he's getting any funeral at all.
I was wondering if he thought he was getting an open casket funeral, or if he thought there's this thing in the afterlife, like Italians believe that you take like the eyes with you.
Oh.
So when you go to heaven, you can see.
Oh, meaning if you get your eyes pulled out, you'll be blind when you go to heaven?
Yeah. So if he
doesn't have
keeps
to
his
worry about
eyes, he
that.
can see in heaven.
He's not going to heaven.
So I didn't know if he thought he wanted to keep his eyes so he could see in the afterlife,
I don't know
or he
this.
could keep his eyes so he could have an open casket.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know.
Huh.
Yeah. So I didn't know. And then he goes, "You were a brother to me." Me too. He goes, "Yeah." And then he starts, it hits.
Yeah.
I got to sit down.
And then those are his last words.
Boom.
I got to sit down. And before his ass is in that chair,
He shot the fuck up.
boom, 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 boom. Sill is getting sick.
Which the boom, 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 boom
Yeah.
was the same sound that the paint can was making
Yeah, the rattle.
at the store when Carmela saw Victor Musso.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was a pause on Tony, and you hear the boom, 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 and then it shot to the next scene. And I thought, that sounds like gunshots. It's
Yeah.
got to mean something.
Yeah. So Pussy's out.
And then you see them just lugging his body,
Yeah.
and they throw him in the ocean.
Wrap him up. Put chains around him. Drop him to the bottom of the sea.
I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Let me tell you something. That's what Sil said.
Oh, yeah.
And
Tony goes, I had the fucking flu, and I got my sea legs.
Because Tony knows that none of those guys want to be there, but this doesn't hurt them as badly as it hurts Tony.
Mm-hmm. And then, like the psychopaths that they are, they just go back home like nothing happened, And then Tony gets arrested. He's still got his sense of humor. Meadow sees him.
And
I'll be out in an hour.
But by the way, Tony gets arrested again
On the shit that...
from being sloppy because of the airline tickets.
Yeah.
But how did they get the airline tickets?
Through pussy.
So there you go. But that's... Pussy, unless... Do you think the airline tickets are going to turn into a bigger thing? Because obviously he got out of jail before the end of the episode.
No, the lawyer's like, they got 23 tickets. They got nothing.
Yeah. So theoretically, unless this turns into something much bigger, we might have lost Pussy.
And they lose their case.
And that's it. But
They
that's
lose
it.
the RICO charges.
But Pussy's dead.
Right. And they know
And all
they killed Pussy.
And all they had was some plane tickets. We lost that character off the show.
For a couple, you're right.
For plane tickets.
You're right. And that's what Pussy says. He goes, this disinformation shit is working. Come on.
Yeah, but that was a lie.
And also, so funny, Paulie goes, I'm not in that. What else? Only caring about himself. Amazing. Amazing. I fucking love it. Dude, but that's the thing. I'm like, could this work where Pussy just feeds him bullshit?
They can't
and then
trust
it's the
it.
best of both worlds. That's what I was thinking on the way up here. I'm like, even so,
They can't
he's
trust
compromised.
They can't trust it because eventually, even if they were like,
And if
hey,
people found out about that there was a rat around,
it doesn't look good.
why couldn't they have said, Pussy, we got you a plane? Like at the end of Goodfellas with Ray Liotta, Paul Cicero gives him a fucking like a roll of money and goes, this is the last thing you get from me. You're dead to me. Why couldn't they go, Pussy, here's $75,000. You're dead. You're dead to us. We don't know you. And then Pussy's got to be on the lam on his own, away from everyone.
Because
Why couldn't they have done him that favor?
Because
if he was really a brother to them.
Because he was made.
Mm-hmm.
Ray Liotta wasn't made.
You're right.
So he was a made guy. He had taken the oath.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make an exception for one person because then you'll have to make the exception for everybody. And if you've already turned states,
Right.
can't trust you.
Yeah, the state will look for him too.
State will absolutely look for him, and we can't trust you.
Yeah.
You already went to them.
Yeah.
When you got busted for heroin, Puss, when
You
you got
should have
busted,
come to us.
he didn't.
Why didn't he go to them?
Because he probably knew that they would kill him then.
Ah. Shit.
He probably knew that there was no getting out of this. He was either going to have to do his
And
time and do every last bit of it.
You know what the sad of all this is? These
What's
guys
dead?
are married and they have lives, they have wives, they have kids, and they never get to say goodbye. They never get to say the gravity of what's going on, and they never get to fully share themselves. And in that
they
way,
don't even know, like, as far as everybody's concerned, they said Pussy's in witness protection.
yeah,
There's no closure whatsoever for that guy's family.
no,
Nothing.
he's so selfish. I told him the graduation was today.
Yeah. Yes.
And I love how he goes, I'm getting you your button to Christopher. And he goes, about time. I deserve it. I got no spleen, Gene. That was so Christopher. But I thought it was beautiful because for the first time in the entire series, it took Christopher getting shot to slow down.
Right.
It took Christopher getting shot to pump the brakes. And then once he does, he's rewarded.
Yes, but he only pumped his brakes for a little bit before he was rewarded. I almost feel like it took him getting rewarded to turn his attitude around.
No, I mean, he got rewarded at the end of the season.
Yeah, but
He turned his attitude around before that.
Well, I mean, if we look at it, episode 11 is when he gets... End of episode 11, he gets out of the hospital. So we've only got episode 12, where he's turned his attitude around, and then episode 13, he already gets rewarded. So I'm not...
Right. Oh,
with the amount of time that Christopher has been
But also,
pulling
he
this
did good
fuckery-
by killing the one guy.
No, that's true.
And then he immediately shows up to help get rid of Richie.
No, that's true. That's true.
He does both those things, and he doesn't ask for anything in return.
That's true.
Whereas prior, everything he did, what about me? What about me?
What about me?
He finally acted and kept his mouth shut.
And he stopped coming in late.
Yep.
If you go through every single thing, sorry, I'm late, T. Sorry, I'm late, T. Sorry, I'm late, T.
Yeah.
And it is interesting because it's like we do have this happy moment for Christopher, but it's coupled with knowing that the pussy's gone.
Yeah. But I will say,
how do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fact that as characters, we see a clear indication that Christopher is going to be growing as a character?
Well,
and
I
that
think
Pussy is not, unless it's flashbacks or something or whatever, dream sequence, unless there's some creative way to bring him back for season 3. As a live character on the show, Pussy's not coming back.
Right, but I think like when Christopher got shot, I kind of knew like, yeah, he's going to survive because Michael Imperioli has a Sopranos podcast. And it's like, in order to have a sustainable podcast, you have to be in the series the entire time.
And they don't show him dying. I feel like that's what TV shows do. If you don't actually show them dying, I mean, they did that on The Walking Dead. They did that on all these shows. Like, they show them almost dying, and then they go, tune in next week, and it's like,
right.
They would have just killed him.
I mean, it's funny, man. You know, we've been saying it, but nothing brings people closer together than murder.
That's
true. And nothing makes someone get their shit together better and faster than getting shot.
What got Tony out of his depression?
Getting shot.
Yeah. Attempted murder. Committing a murder is good. Having murder attempted upon you, also
good. Wow.
Assuming it's attempted murder, it's important. Having murder committed upon you, bad.
Yes.
Having attempted murder committed upon you, good.
Good.
Yes.
Salute.
Salute. Yeah, and you're right. And they go, and they leave. They get off the boat. They go back to their normal lives.
Yep.
Christopher gets his button, or gets told that he's going to get his button.
Yep.
Tony. I mean, it's embarrassing that Tony gets
arrested
in front of Meadow and her friends.
That's sad and everything.
Yeah, but
he gets out, and then bygones are bygones when she graduates.
How great is the scene with Davy at the end of the season?
Oh my God!
Talk about wanting I mean, you love that story. I love that story.
Yeah.
Talk about getting a bow on an arc.
Yeah, incredible.
Especially when Tony says this. When Davy goes, I'm going to go out west. I'm going to work on a ranch.
He goes, I'm sorry about Charmaine. Christine!
He goes, I'm going to go work on this ranch. I got this ranch I can work on. It's going to be great. You should come out. And Tony's like, yeah, okay, maybe I'll come out. And he's like, flights are easy. It's right by Vegas.
Half-hour drive from Vegas.
And Tony goes like this.
Vegas?
Vegas, huh? Take care of yourself, Davy.
Good luck, Davy. So much is said right there.
He knows.
So much is fucking said.
Yep. And I also think in that moment, any guilt that Tony may have had for the way he treated Davy,
gone.
Done.
It was the equivalent of giving money to Beansy.
Right. If not me,
the equivalent of a mink coat to Carmela. All is forgiven.
All is forgiven. Yeah. Yeah, and you're like, yep. That's exactly.
Yeah.
And you know too. You know Vegas is gonna gobble that guy up.
Done.
Do you think Davey comes back?
No.
We're done.
No.
You got it,
unless fucking the mafia expands to Vegas. But he's done.
I mean, yeah, and this is a show about the Newark Sopranos family.
Yeah.
Janice didn't show up again. You think we see Janice come back for season 3 or 4? Season 3, I guess, is the next thing we're going to hit.
I don't know. I mean, something's going to come up with Livia. Something's going to come up. I don't know if it's going to come up with Janice. You know,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Janice is going to come up. Something's going to occur with Richie and his disappearance.
Okay.
Something is going to be investigated.
You don't think that story's over?
No.
Okay.
Something's going to be investigated because he's in April.
Yeah.
He went to see the New York guy. And
Johnny Sack?
No, not Johnny
Carmine?
Sack. The other guy who got a facelift and then went to jail.
Right.
He went to see him, floated the idea about Tony getting murdered, and then Richie's gone. Something's going to pop up. Janice is going to show up somehow, whether she's getting investigated or the mafia is related, and maybe there will be a retaliation by going after Janice to get to Tony.
Do you think... Who was I going to just ask you about? So that's where you think Janice,
maybe
April and everything. Yeah, okay. Okay.
You know, because it's like, where's the show going to go? Everyone's like, it gets so much better. It's like, how? It's so fucking good now.
Yeah.
What is going to come up to make this show better? Everyone's coming out on top right now. All of Tony's enemies are dead. You know, every case against them's dropped. Everyone's smiling at the end, clanking their champagne. Everything's moving along forward. You know, Meadows graduating. Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Family, fun. All the problems are gone for the livelong day.
Do you think AJ gets more involved?
Does AJ get involved in pills, or is that the actual actor? I don't know.
I don't know. We're not there yet. We're at season 2. He's a little kid.
I don't know. But
How do you think? Do you think Meadow is going to go to Berkeley? Or do you think she can go to college?
no, Columbia.
Oh, did they say?
I thought she said she got into Columbia, or was that in the fever dream?
I don't know.
Or Georgetown. She's going to Georgetown.
You think that the letter will work?
I think it did work.
Okay. Okay.
Meadows, Georgetown. AJ gets into kids stuff.
Yeah.
And
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. And he tries, I bet, to get close to Tony in a way he wants to get involved in the mafia. I think
so?
I think AJ wants to get involved and follow in his dad's footsteps, carry on the Soprano name. I think Carm continues to be the best.
You do.
Christopher and Adriana get married and are in love.
You think Christopher's...
Sil and Paulie continue to be just the best buddies. And
what do you think of Livia? What happens with Livia? Does she just kind of continue?
I don't know. We got to figure out what's going to happen with Livia.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the actress ends up passing away in real life.
At some point.
They have to wrap up her storyline.
At some point.
You know, I don't know what's going to happen with Junior.
Right.
And Bobby Baklava, what's his name?
Bobby Bacala.
Bobby Bacala is a character, is a fan favorite, so he's got to come into play more.
Yeah.
You know, I only know some of my predictions based on the reality of the actors and their, you know, what they've done after the show or like their response.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't know, man. Here's my thing. Everyone's telling me that it's getting so damn good. How does it get better than how good it is now? I don't know. Where the fuck could this show go?
What do you think about what happened to Pussy?
It's sad.
Swims with the fishes. Sleeps with the fishes.
Talks to the scorpion in the sea.
Who's the scorpion on this one?
I don't want to say it. I'll never say it. There's a code. You don't go against it. I ain't gonna rat.
You're right. You're right. Oh. Well, look, I mean, I am so excited to start season 3 with you.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you something right now.
What?
Season 3 is a banger.
Is it better than season 2?
It's a banger. It's a banger, bro. It's a banger.
I'm rolling my eyes.
What do you think? What about Furio?
Oh. Akame? Akame? These two will fuck each other. He's still there for Italian immigrant comic relief.
My headphone wire came out. If you'd...
Why? Was it made by Akame? I don't know, man. Look, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Because everyone in the world's telling me that it's going to be great. I hope my expectations, I hope everyone's not blowing it up too hard.
Season 3 is a banger.
We'll see, man. I don't know if it can, you may think that, but I don't know if I will. Because I don't know if it can top season 2.
Well, if season 3 doesn't top season 2, I'm going to look at David Chase. I'm going to go like this.
No! And if you give us spoilers, it's a real to you, so don't.
So we do thank you for no spoilers, and I
Appreciate
can't wait. If you guys have not watched this show or haven't watched in a while, like there are some people that watch the show but haven't watched in a while, now is a really great time to jump on board.
Yep.
The next show will be covering the first 3 episodes of season 3. And I will tell you...
Which apparently is a banger, I'm hearing.
It's a banger.
I don't know. I don't know.
Banger.
I do not know.
Wait till you see. Oh, there's so many. Dude, and
honestly,
then
man,
season 4, season 5, seasons. There's so much good stuff.
Where could it go from here?
Dude.
I don't know.
You are about to go on the ride of a lifetime.
What the how? I've already been on so much of a ride.
You haven't even started.
They've constructed better roller coasters?
Oh, yeah. You've been riding a wooden roller coaster. This is like, we're going Six Flags.
Are you taking me to a whole new park?
Yeah. Yes.
Have I been at Dorney Wild War Park and Kingdom, and you're about to take me to Six Flags, and then later you taking me to Busch Gardens?
We're going to Kissimmee.
This show takes me to Kissimmee.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you better kiss me because I can't believe it.
Well, look, ride the wave along with us.
I'm excited, man. Thank you guys for coming along, man.
Yes.
I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope it's breathing new breath into your love of The Sopranos.
Make sure you leave a comment under the video on
share it.
Whole season 2 wrap up and everything. Maybe next week we'll get to some of your feedback that you wrote in the comments on this video, and specifically hit like if you're enjoying it. Tell your friends all about it. Hit subscribe on the channel. Turn the bell on. Do the whole thing. Yeah. And of course, you can follow Ian Fidance here at iAnimal69. Which is the funniest number.
Thank you. Yes.
On Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
And where can they find all your comedy dates?
IanFidance.com.
And of course, notsam across social media. We'll see you next time when we cover season 3, which, by the way, Ian, is a banger.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see if it'll top what the greatness of season 2. It can only go up from here, and I'm along for the ride.
Thank you, Commendatores.
Grazie.
We'll see you next time. Arrivederci.
Ciao, bella.